Surprise, internet. How's it going, everybody? Ooh, another good day, man. Don't have much going on. Could take it kind of easy. I've been really just super fucking tired today. I think the week of work really just kind of lingers in me. It's really hard to kind of shake that shit off, but at least I had plenty of time taking, taking a snooze on the couch and fucking this is taking it as easy as humanly possible is really what I've been doing. It's been pretty good. It's been a good day. How you guys doing? Poof. Nope. Let's try that again. Poof. I got it. Check it out. There's actual daylight today. Shining majestically right off my beautiful balding forehead. It's that's kind of cool. I like that you guys have a little bit of a view. I wish maybe I could make it more so you guys could see a bit outside. Just I don't know, just because it's kind of neat. This is kind of a new setup for me, so I still haven't really figured out how I want everything. I'm kind of growing used to the camera though. I think the camera is kind of all right where it's at. I'm warming up to it. I wasn't a super fan of its position, but now it's not so bad. It seems to work pretty good. You know, now that I've raised the platform a bit for the dog to sit, it's been all right. Internet, how you guys doing today? I have nothing else going on. I got about another 2 hours until dinner time, so I wanted to kill some time, play some Assassin's Creed Oranges. I really got to give this game a better shot because I was freshly disappointed. Really, Altair's outfit? I was freshly disappointed coming off of Shadows of War. Very disappointed, rather. And I just checked the secret ending. Oof. Man, if I was feeling shitty before, I feel like super shitty after saying that. If you haven't seen the real ending for Shadows of War, go hit it up on YouTube. That shit is fucking shitty. My God, that is the worst ending ever. I was super surprised. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but it was that bad. Holy hell. Anyways, yesterday when we picked up this game, I was kind of in a foul mood thanks to that. The secret ending today didn't really put me in a much better mood, but I want to give this game more of a shot. I want to see if I can figure it out. I might need to switch away from this weapon. I like that the heavy has kind of a parry attack to it, but I'm having a hard time rocking it. Yeah. Ugh. I'm gonna try and play this game. The combat is so weird. I really need to own additional content. What? Oh, yeah, whatever. It's yeah. So I don't know. I want to give this game a better shot.
Peasants, make yourselves useful. Thank the gods.
All right. Well, you know. I don't really know what the deal is with some of the animations here. This is not looking good. Whatever. This game does not look good on the front here, does it? We need to find some side quests, I think. That's really what I should be doing. Striking the anvil. Okay, let's go paint this thing here. Yeah, it's been... I don't really understand what's going on in this game. Like, I haven't figured out the story. I don't know anything. I really just don't know anything. Yeah, it's just... I don't know. I gotta get used to... It's all brand new. All this shit is brand new. This combat and everything is just... It's new. I think it might be... Might actually be an entirely new system in play. I'm not really sure. Can I talk to you? No, I can't talk to anybody. I really want to do... You see how there's like a sword over there? I want to see if there's like a trader or something I can do.
Behold what becomes of those who disobey Medunamun, priest to the Pharaoh. Take care you faithfully follow his beneficent commands.
Huh? I need to find like some sword person or something.
You owe all you have. Your farms, your goods, your children. You owe your very lives to His Highness, Ptolemy, the benefactor, ruler of the two lands. It is
just
a
the guy
sacred
shouting?
duty to pay taxes to the pharaoh. It is a sacred duty to heed him.
What's
in all
this?
things, to do honor-
Weaver, buy and sell. All right, well, what can I buy from a weaver? Oh, he changes my clothes. Woo! Huh. That's kind of cool. You can have different outfits. 250 bucks. I kind of like the Marauder.
Citizens of Siwa, behold what becomes of those who disobey Medunamun, priest to the pharaoh.
Price up or price down categories.
When he was command.
Egyptians, Ertu.
You owe all your farm, your goods, your children. You owe your very life to His Highness, Ptolemy,
Weird. I like this Marauder.
ruler of the two lands.
Thing is I don't really want to do an outfit like that yet.
Duty to pay
I want to do. It's kind of interesting. I wanted. That's a sword person. I was hoping to find a weapon shop. What's this? So that's an encampment. I can kill a captain and I can loot some treasure in it. That's a temple with some treasure in it. I don't know what this is. Is it, huh? I don't know what these are. I think these are pictures that people took in-game or something. House of Life. Find the nearby hidden papyrus. Well, I already did that. I got one of that. This is a random quest, and this is a quest. This is a quest here. There's a statue. There's a stables. I was hoping I could buy like a sword or something. Just buy a new weapon. You know, maybe I'll just buy the garb. Let's just buy the garb. I like the default outfit well enough, but that Marauder garb looks pretty cool. Alright. So how do I wear it? That's the map button. There we go. Now we'll put this shit on. Here's the outfit here. This is the perfect outfit for a wanderer. This is Marauder. Huh? It didn't work. Oh, I have to... Oh, it did work. Oh! Wow. Alright, yeah, that's quite a bit different. Huh. How come the mask is down? Maybe I have to... I might need to be in stealth or something for that to come up. I like it though. I like the little shoulder piece. It's kind of cool. It almost looks like, you know, actual armor. It's pretty close to it at least. It's not just clothes. Alright, let's do it. Anyways, you can see the dog's here, but I don't know if you can hear it, but his belly has been making some nasty sounds. I think he ate some grass or some shit. We have these berries at the old house that he would eat, and it would do this. I think maybe he might have found some berries here, and he's eating those. It's not supposed to do that, but it's kind of how it is.
You're back.
What happened to your blacksmith shop?
Those naked soldiers.
Maybe this is what I need to do to get the weapon shop up.
Sword and accuse me of being a rebel.
What's wrong?
They confiscated my tools.
Ah, bastards.
Bastard.
All of Siwa needs a blacksmith. Even me.
I cannot help you, Bayek. Not until I get my hammer and tongs back. And I have to get that ugly-ass Apap captain off my ass.
Is this captain with the tools somewhere I can find him?
At the foot of the hills west of here.
Cool looking armor. I'm actually kind of glad we picked it up.
I will get those tools.
Normally I just use
and I will
default
take care
shit,
of the
but
captain.
I wanted to try something else.
Then they
I
say
didn't
the
think they'd
tools
actually
will
have
come
like
shifted.
armor in here, like outfits.
And the captain who is behind this, he's in Camp Shetje as well.
Okay, so this is level 3. So I could hold down the button to track it automatically, but I'll just do this. And that way. Is it, oh, okay, it's over there. Out of the way. Did you hear that? Oh. Because of the camel people. Okay. We got some question marks.
Ptolemy. He has brought great sorrow to us all.
Is this another... That's really bad.
You cannot escape.
Oh man. Weird. It wouldn't fire the bow. I released the thing and I don't think it shot an arrow. Oh, no wonder. Okay, you're not supposed to actually hold down the button. Am I wrong on that? Oh, this is so strange. So why does it zoom in?
My old Magi outpost. I should bring Senu up there.
Bring him? Maybe I have to actually go there myself? Okay, hang on a second. There's something wrong with my bow. God damn it. That's not how that works. Long range precision compared to power charge. Oh. So they're two different types. Okay, let's stick with the hunting bow because that other one is like preemptive. This bow is more... I like the charging aspect of it right now. The other one I guess I just want to use for some other purpose. I want to go up to that little outpost up there.
Halt! I should not be seen in this area.
Time to die.
That was a little too late.
You cannot escape. Got you. Nowhere you can run to.
I don't know, some of these animations are pretty blocky. So how does this work? How does this work? I think maybe I need to, I think I need to be here myself. Objective is in proximity. Press to call Senu. Well, I did call him, but he didn't do much. It might be a different objective that it wants me to look for. Maybe the quest I have currently highlighted. Won't go up any higher? Well, like here. Can you do that? No? There we are. Interesting. Oh, we got a new shield. I don't... Still has the Animus error message. I like that. Alright, so this is my little watchtower thing. So this is supposed to unveil shit in the area. Usually I go hunting for all these, but this is a brand new game. Like, everything is brand new about this, so...
The stone circle. I brought Hemu here not so long ago.
What's this about? Find and get Benebe's tools, and find and kill the captain. So the tools ought to be here, and then the captain's right there. Interesting. Okay.
They will attack on sight here.
So he's trying to tell me that this place is a thing. It's kind of interesting. You got a bird that you can scope things out. What does it mean, eating? Is that like a person or something?
Hey, wait.
Who said that? Is that guy over there? It has to be that guy because he's all highlighted. Maybe. Maybe not. Can you see me if I charge a bow?
Hey.
Yeah, he definitely sees you when you charge a bow.
Benipe's
Bags.
tools.
Aha! Now I gotta kill the captain. Random lure, I guess. Nothing too great. I have two dudes here. Ooh. It's kind of neat. It's hard. It's actually really hard to aim with the bow. I'm having a difficult time with that. See if I can knock this guy out.
That's for my friend. That's everything. Benipe will be pleased to hear it.
Nice. Alright, cool. I don't know, like, it's definitely weird. Ooh, a regular sword? This is definitely weird, but, another regular sword? It's level 1, though, it says. Quality 6. I'll check it out later. Now that the blacksmith is working, maybe I can, like, just have him make me a cool sword. I'm gonna snoop around a little bit. Oh, God.
Worms can have well within range. Target is in range.
Man, this is crazy. Where's that guy going? Yeah, he's actually running for it. Ah. It's all the same crotch shots with the weapons. They only get like one execute. Ah, shit. So he lit up a brazier. Even though I shot him, I think he lit it up anyways. It doesn't seem like there's any running when you're in stealth mode. Fucking shot that guy good though. So is there a way? I guess that is now lit, huh? And there's no way to unlight it? You know, some of this game actually looks really good. But then other parts of it look really, really terrible. Very odd. If I were to attack from the rear here, what's it like? Oh god. He almost saw me. This fucking guy. Look at that. Can I take his weapon? You're not allowed to take their weapons. That kind of sucks. I like that in the other AC games. Like some of the earlier ones, you could just pick up weapons. I think some of the later ones you could pick up weapons too. So what if I do a heavy attack like this? Yeah, odd. So these are reinforcements that just show up, huh? How would I, So I can hold down this and it will show me things. Random loot. And the little wires will stick out from me. Little lines and stuff will stick out if there are things for me to kind of loot and grab. Like way up there. Just some arrows. Ah, man, I just ruined my legs. Alright, so I gotta be careful about that. This is kind of cool. I mean, it's weird, is why I sort of am interested in still playing it. Why are they way over there? Weird. So I got the two things here. Well, it looks like I got everything. Let's go ahead and run over here. Let's check out some of those items that I got. It's, God damn it. I hate that so much. I'm using the... I want to use the D-pad, but I have to use this stupid little mouse cursor. So let's see. I got a Thutmose, which looks it looks like my bronze sword, but it's a 1 higher quality. So it's a little bit more damage. I also got a Commuded Lost Blade. Defense of how... Made of the fortune of Thutmose Mahapirat's common troops. I like this sword. It looks pretty good. Man, the dog's stomach is really losing it. Huh. Let's go ahead and use this one. And I don't have weapon bearer skill yet. Or do I need a weapon? Yeah, bow bearer. I don't have that either. Do I have a tool? Any tool skill? I got a new shield. Yeah, it's a little bit better bronze. Ranged resistance. Cool. Alright. I kind of like... I mean, the interface I'm not at all in love with, but I kind of like some of the presentation here. It's sort of neat. I got the blacksmithing quest item and the Magi badge. It's Pharaoh's an elite warrior. Oh yeah. I have Horus. Yeah, I don't really understand the lore yet. But I'll try and keep an eye out and figure out why the hell we're stabbing people. I haven't even figured that out. Is it just me or is my sword like, Oh yeah, it's not bronze anymore. It's actually made of like iron. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, that's weird. Huh, you can actually just tap it.
Quickly, go.
What happened?
Shield me! We cannot fail our mission!
I think I just pissed everybody off.
What now? Shit!
What's going on exactly? Am I getting somebody pissed off for no reason? I can't tell. I can't tell what's going on exactly. Oh. The horse people are stuck. Maybe that was the problem. The horse people were stuck. That's
Get out of my way.
I could take down from a horse, huh? Apparently the pathing is really fucked up in this game. Man, it keeps going for the same animation, doesn't it? Oh, shit! Man, I need some slowdown or something to really use this bow. Jeez. Alright, we got like a real fight going on our hands here. Oh, that's right, I got a parry now.
Hey. Wait a sec.
Jesus Christ, what happened there? Try to get the parry. Jeez. Parry is not an instant thing. Man, everything's so loose. Even the way you like move onto stuff is really loose. I mean, it's not necessarily bad, it just feels weird.
Is that Bayek?
Big fat platypus, how's it going, man?
Bayek.
Damn, I don't think
How
I've
did
seen
it
you in a
go?
while, dude. How's your day going,
Here are your
amigo?
tools. That captain won't ever come back here.
You checked the
Last,
new
I can
place I'm
reopen
in?
my shop. Many thanks.
Brand new area.
My pleasure.
You even get a little
I
bit of
found
the
these
window
weapons
here.
I had hidden from the soldiers.
I'd like to make the
Please,
camera a little better,
Choose
but
one for yourself.
I can't really think of a way to do it.
Go
I still
ahead.
gotta get
Choose
me
one.
and the pooch on here.
All of equal value.
Really? Oh, wow, he's gonna give me a free weapon? Alright, let's see what we got here.
That bow uses a special twine. It does not strike deep, but you can shoot very quickly.
That sounds kind of whatever.
The shield is made with bronze and leather. Good protection. Some weapons bounce right off it.
Maybe.
It is not large, but that mace can crack a skull with the best of them.
Okay.
That spear, sharp and long. You can keep back and still hurt your enemies.
That might be interesting. So how many do we have here? We have 4 weapons to choose. So bow, spear, shield, or mace. I'm not really sure which one I've been. Yeah, I've been a couple months. Yeah, I'm off my couch. It sucks. I missed it. Yeah. I missed that couch. You're not kidding. I mean, the problem is it was way too big, though. The thing was like 91 inches long, and we tried to actually fit it into the room here, but if you put it like an L shape, right? So it's end upwards, you know, so lengthwise it's going up and down. It actually would touch the ceiling, and we actually managed to get it through the hallway past the light fixture, but then trying to get it into this room, you can't tilt it in any direction because it's almost hitting the ceiling, and then as soon as you tilt it, it starts getting caught in the ceiling. So it was no good. There's just absolutely no room whatsoever to reach into here. Kind of sucks. So I had to get a new couch. I decided to buy a new couch. But you know, it's working out okay. It's a pretty nice couch. It's very soft. It's nice. It's comfortable. Yeah, poor couch. I mean, that thing was with us for a long time, too. It was a couch that used to be downstairs. I'm still trying to think of what weapon I want to pick up. I kind of want the spear because I haven't played with one yet. But I should probably go for a shield and just like not worry about it. Not really sure. Let's go ahead and do the shield.
The shield is made with bronze and leather. Good protection.
Thank you, my friend.
I'll take that.
Come by my shop anytime, Bayek.
I'll probably buy some other shit. But yeah, the couch has been with us a long time. Like it was an old couch. Unfortunately, I had to. I mean, now there's nothing I could do. I had to keep it. I have it in the garage at the moment, but I'm gonna sell it. I mean, there's not much else to be done about that. I just gotta sell it. Cool. Pretty disappointing, but what can you do? But it's okay. I'll just put it on Craigslist. Get out of here. It's a couch that's been with us for a long time, but the nice thing about this couch is that it's actually more of a standard love seat. So you sit on it. Like the other couch was really low to the ground. This one I'm actually, situated in a proper way. It's a more normal couch. It's still soft though. I mean, that's the cool thing is that the couch cushion is really comfortable. I mean, if it was long enough, I'd sleep on it, but it's a love seat, so you can't really do it. More important part is the dog seems to have taken to it, so he's really happy to sit on the couch. That's definitely a good thing. I mean, that's the reason I have a couch to begin with, is so that the dog can join us for streams. Otherwise, I would have gotten an office chair.
Bayek, welcome.
Don't care for low couches. Yeah, I generally wouldn't either. But, I mean, that was just one that we've had for a long time. Ooh, we can get a battle axe? Level 7, though. I could buy the spear. There's the bow, and then I got a metal shield. Oh my god, is that better than what I already got? Are you kidding me? I just picked up a damn thing. Nobody has any swords. That's the weird thing. I guess I just have to use the sword I got, because it is kind of cool, though. Target enemies in quick succession? Maybe. Battle axe. Average speed, but powerful? I'd like to use that, but I don't have the money. Do I have anything I could sell, maybe? Do I get a refill? I'm full on all that, so... Let's go ahead and sell the blade. Can I do that? Wait, square lets me
You find
sell.
such interesting things, Bayek.
I like the adrenaline on kill, critical hit rate. Ooh, wow. I like the heavy mace, though. Ooh, I actually have one of these? Oh, wow. I don't remember picking up a battle axe. I'm going to have to play with it. Hunter's bow and woodland. Which one do I like? Stealth damage? Surgical precision? I think I'll do the concealed garment.
Very well, my friend.
Then I got my hunting bow, which is good. Let's go ahead and get rid of the bronze shield because I just got the phalanx shield.
I will take that off your hands.
And the med J. Let me get rid of that. Keep the crafting materials. I'm probably going to use it. I don't know if trinkets... I guess this is for money.
Sold.
I don't think you keep these.
Very well, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know. Animal goods, 8 trophies. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of
You
these
find
two.
such interesting things, Bayek.
Oh, I can actually choose how many I would sell. This is a strange game. I'm having a hard time really understanding what you do in this thing. But, we'll figure it out. Well, that's cool. I made quite a bit of money there. So I could buy the axe if I wanted. Ooh, I could buy the pilum. Let's buy the pilum. Long reach, average power. That way I could start playing with some of the weapons
That's for
here.
you myself.
L3 lets me compare my current weapon. There it is. Well, actually, mine's a little bit better. Cool. Good
Did
shit.
my best to help.
I also bought a new outfit. This outfit's not the default. And Chowder's always happy as long as he has an area to sleep. That's true. He can be a little picky sometimes, but he seems to be pretty happy with this deal. He likes the couch. I would get this game, but I really don't like the combat system. I'm trying to get used to it. It definitely doesn't feel that good. I don't really understand what we're doing here. I definitely don't get it. In fact, did I say, what's up, man? Yeah, it's kind of true. I generally don't play with weapons, but at least I will in this one. I played with the, I played with the mace, but now I have an axe and I have a pike. Let's try the axe for a little bit. I'd like to see what that's like. It's a pretty big axe. It is a one-hander. You definitely hold it two-handed, though. Interesting. Interesting. What's its power attack like? Cool. Alright, well, we'll play with that and see what it does. It's true, I love the swords. I love the swords. I'm definitely going to main the sword. It's just, I'm going to play with the weapons a little bit. But I'm pretty much always going to use the sword. I see daylight behind you. Show us that outside? Ooh, I don't know if I can do that. I don't have a camera that will reach that high. I think my camera's tapped as far as height-wise. I don't think I could reveal any more of the world outside. I'd like to, though. But you can kind of see some trees a little bit. Yeah, you can barely see it. You can't really make heads or tails of it. But yeah, that's actually a window, right? Fucking frightening. Let me see if I can pan it upwards. I don't know if I can. We'll see if I can show you outside a little bit more. Yeah, look at that. You actually got quite a bit of tree there. It's kind of cool, right? Like some guy could come up to my window and put his ass up there. I don't think he could reach that high, though. It'd take a lot of work. What's this bird pooping on my arm about? Get off. Pretty nice, though. I was going to try and stream with just the natural sunlight coming in the room, but it's too dark in here. It's there's just not enough light to do that. Yeah, it is fucking cold out. It's getting really cold. Go ahead and hide these fucking things. Can we hide photos? They're like really irritating to see. I'm not interested in them all. Following statue. A weaver. A blacksmith. Was there any more question marks? Yeah, there is. There's one over here. Let's go to this question mark. I don't want my photos. Oh, wait, wait. Can you find that question mark? Transporting goods. Oh, wow. I could actually jump a transport of goods. Okay, that's what that is. So if I bring the bird over there, what's that like? Can the bird discover anything for me, or is it just like whatever? It seems like it's just whatever. So the bird can't really do anything. Yeah, it's getting fucking cold out here. That add HD thing on your profile pic is new, huh? Oh, that ADH thing? It's not new, exactly. I've had that for like maybe half a year. I put that up there. I wanted like a little insignia I could just put on shit. Admittedly, it's really shitty though. I whipped that up and, what did I whip that up then? God, what was it? Sumo paint. I used sumo paint. It's like a free Photoshop thing you can use online. It's not even a Photoshop thing though. It's just a paint program, you know. It works good though. I like it. So over under on the game having a tragic moment of the bird getting shot there. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen, of course. There ain't no way that's not happening. You know what I need to do is pick up the bird stuff. There's a bunch of bird sites that I haven't done yet. There's some loot. There's some treasure I could loot in this home. Apparently, I'm a bit of a scoundrel. Somewhere in here is Oh, damn, you can actually break a door? Wow, that's fucking weird. I would not have guessed that. I mean, I randomly pressed the button. I didn't think it was gonna work. I honestly did not think that was gonna do anything. But that worked. Oh, that's crazy. Huh? What? We got an actual treasure chest? Ooh. We got a cutscene and everything, huh? The hell is that? That looks shitty. I don't like that weapon. The hell? Is it a dried foot?
Papa, you found it. Can I have it back?
What? What? Oh, was this my house? Wow, I think I just raided my own house. Well, what do you do? Still the same profile pic? Oh yeah, it totally is. That's mine for life. I love that pic too much. The guy from Skitchin, it's way too dope. I mean, it's one of those things where like I couldn't even come up with anything anyways. It makes you nostalgic? This is the first stream I ever followed? Really? Oh, wow, that's cool. Well, hopefully it's at least a memorable one. Technical and deadly. Sanaa Kopesh. Weird. The sword used by Bake's father to save a caravan lost in the desert. Bleeds on hit. Well, it's a high quality and it's level 3, so it's the best thing that I have out of like my whole arsenal other than this spear. So I'll probably play with it a little bit, but it's just a sword, so... Crazy. What's life been like for you, man? Platypus, things have been going pretty good? Can I break like other stuff too? No. Is this my shed? So some doors you can't break. Some doors you could totally fucking break. Man, that's weird. There's probably a difference. I mean, I just don't know what they look like. So what else can I do? I have a quest way over here that's called Hideaway. I haven't unlocked the fast travel for some of these points. So I should probably do that. Well, let's go ahead and do let's do the side quest over here. I don't have a sprint button. That kind of irritates me a bit. I guess I could just call my giraffe over here. Be fine. Things are good, nothing major's changed. Alright, good shit. Yeah, other than moving to a new house, things are finally settling down over here. I can finally stream again without, you know, getting pulled away. It's pretty nice. Oh man, what's going on here? Alright, there we go. This is definitely rough. This game is like... They must be using a new system or some shit, 'cause this is really rough. The funny thing is, like, I'm in a new place, right? And it's a new house. And we invited our family over and shit. And, like, the first thing Grandma tries to do is, like, tell us where to put shit. She's like, her and my aunt are just, they're like, you should put the couches over here. No, you should put them over here. You got a fireplace here. You should put it there. You know, it's just been, like... They really want to decorate this place, like, super badly.
It's dangerous here.
And we're just a bunch of guys, we don't care. Like, as long as we got our basic places to shit and eat, we're pretty happy.
He wanted to see the skulls in the hyena den.
Practice a fighting game again? Dude, I'm playing Tekken 7. It's just right now I'm taking a break to play all this new shit that's been coming out.
You're lucky the hyenas didn't chase you.
But I'll go back to Tekken 7 for sure. I love Tekken 7. I'll be playing Fang like crazy.
Do I have to tell my parents?
I'm still fucking up combos. I still have no idea how to play. But damn, I really like playing it. It's a super good game. Explore the tomb and reach Chenzira. Alright. Okay, so I have a torch. Some weakened walls can be broken. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I think these scarabs are the ones that... Damn, I fucking broke it with a torch? I'm buff. Yeah, this is weird. Get some loot.
Chancellor, stay there. I'm coming to get you.
Damn. You're in a pretty cool place there, kid. You got some money? This is a really weird game. Yeah, right? Training mode and shit. Listen, man, sometimes that's what a guy's gotta do. I don't know what to tell you. I still do plenty of training mode too, don't get me wrong. But, you know, I'm sticking with Fang in Tekken, so I don't need a training mode as much. Really, I should do. I really should stay in training mode and just, you know, actually figure out some shit, but... Find the ancient tablet? You know, I'd rather just play online if I can do it. Really, it's just a matter of actually playing the game. If I just play the game more, I'll get better at it. So, you know, I might as well just go online. Jeez, this is weird. So I heard that, like, these tomes and stuff are... They're not very... There's, you know, normally in Assassin's Creed games, these type of things are, like, really... puzzly. But I hear that in this game, these tomes are, like, entirely not puzzle-like. They are... They're designed like real-life tomes. Pyramids and stuff. So you kind of, like, you don't really do... You do some puzzles, but they're very, like, simple and direct puzzles. They're designed a lot like real-life temples. Or pyramids, whatever. Tomes and shit. Really weird. Do I gotta break these? Yeah, I'm wondering if it was that. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's what the deal is. If it's just For Honor's system and then they just fucked around with it. Yeah, that's probably true. It's really fucking lazy, but at the same time, I totally would see why they would do it. Maybe they thought For Honor was going to be, like, insanely good or something. What the hell's going on?
Chancellor, are you all right?
I can't believe you are back.
Yes, I made it. This is really rough. I mean, the game feels and plays like really rough.
Who told me about that?
Should learn a better character. Fang is a better character. He's like one of the best characters there is.
But it's with
At least I think.
Camel gone.
All right, I understand.
Nintendo games recently? Wow, Super Mario Odyssey is amazing.
Look at that.
Is that the one with the hat?
Would like to know myself. Must be very old.
Someday I'll have to read what it says.
Which way did you get in?
Damn.
But
Fucking got a real bow out of that. Look at that.
Fire?
This game has loot. It has treasure and shit. It's really weird. Armored Core. Assassin's Creed doesn't normally have treasure. I mean, it has random loot, but like not real gear and stuff.
From the old
This seems to actually have like real gear.
It's my fault.
Super weird.
They asked where you were, and
This dog's belly is like grumbling like crazy.
if I told you.
Mind control Cappy. That's a really weird
Don't
deal.
feel bad.
I read an article that like that game encourages rape or something because the hat like unwillingly takes over targets that don't want to be taken over. So they related that to rape culture. Seriously, like that's not real. That's not like a serious thing, but it is an article, and I did laugh about the concept. Like obviously that's just some bold. That's just some clickbait shit, but I did laugh at it. I definitely did laugh at it. The silly shit, you know. Ooh. Aha.
Keep close.
Is that the kid humming there? I guess it is. Man, it's so weird. Huh. This is weird. That's not good. Heavy blunt. Nintendo is teaching kids rape. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Hyena.
What the hell? Oh!
Angela, hide.
They're still here.
Okay, this is not a good weapon. Get my axe out. Here we go. Damn, there's a kitty. You see that? Damn! Adrenaline kill. Ooh! Excuse me, it was just a hit. What the hell? He's out of here?
It is safe now. You better get home.
Huh. Fucking got out of there. That cat was like, forget it. Had enough.
Go on.
Could I be a mecha like you one day?
Well, you can start by looking out for your brother and not taking him to dangerous places.
I promise.
Now get back home.
That's so weird. Alright. That was the whole quest, huh? So that really was just an introduction to a tomb, or whatever. Alright, good shit. All these phased out icons, I think, are things that I've already done and investigated. So I think what I'll do next is go to these fast travel points and loot and activate them. Well, that's a cave. Never mind, I don't want to do that. Where do I go for that? Over here? Scusi. How the fuck do I get over there? Seriously. I gotta climb this whole thing? The Nintendo Switch has some pretty great games on it. I haven't heard anything about the Switch. Honestly, I've heard zero things about the Switch. But, you know, I've been busy, so I haven't really been reading the usual places, but... Is there actually games for it? Like, I don't know. That's always the problem with new consoles, is they ain't got no video games. I know, that Mario thing must be at least pretty good, because people seem to like it. I remember when it came out, people were, I know all the paid-for-review journalist sites were, like, giving it a 10 out of 10. That's not a big surprise. It's Nintendo. It is Mario, and it's Nintendo, so, you know. No big surprise there. Pretty sure they gave Breath of the Wild a lot of numbers, too. Nobody's really talking about that anymore. Sold as well as the Xbox did this year. That's not too bad. Unfortunately, sales figures doesn't really do much for, you know, the success of a console. At least not the initial ones. Really, it's the video games. If you can get video games, then it doesn't really matter how well or badly your system goes. Because eventually people will flock to it if you got some good games. Really, those are the only two games I ever hear people talk about, though, is the Zelda and now the Mario one. At least you could still climb a lot of shit in this game. That's good. Kind of an interesting setting, too, this whole weird shit. It feels clunky, though. The way you move in this game does not feel smooth. Yeah, it's pretty true. I mean, it's a single-player game 6 months out. But you think it would... I don't know, something would replace it. I guess Mario is the game to replace it. But, I mean, that's just 2 games now. Is that it? I mean, the problem that I have with the Switch is that it's such a dedicated machine, right? You can only play Nintendo games on it. you can't play third-party stuff. They're not porting any of it to the Switch, you know? I mean, yeah, this is not a console exclusive, but at least you could play it. I don't think Assassin's Creed's gonna be on the Switch, right? It's kind of like... It's kind of shitty when you think of it that way. It's such a dedicated machine. Temple of Amun. Let's try this temple over here. No, wait. Fast travel. Yeah, let's do that. It looks like I haven't done any of the other stuff yet, so I got all the climb points. Mario Rabbids? That's a weird one. Doom and Wolfenstein so far. Wolfenstein in the future. Is that the new Wolfenstein? It's kind of impressive if they actually got that on the Switch.
Be careful, Bayek. See what's not like it was.
What do you want me to tell you? I know nothing.
Well, this is all a restricted area, so I gotta snoop it out, see if there's anything I gotta be worried about. I don't really control this bird very well. I mean, I do, but not that well.
Someone's there. Let me out and fight.
I'm looking for treasure and stuff, but there really isn't any. Alright, well this bird isn't finding much, so let's go ahead and snoop around.
Died, my lord.
Find more priests.
Looks like I'm looking for treasure in this place, so we'll keep an eye out for that.
Let me out. My family needs me.
I hear shit, but like, I'm not really seeing anything. It's not a door that goes down.
Hey!
Strange animations, right? Yeah, well, I guess that's something. I mean, third-party games made specifically for the Switch. I mean, that is something, but at the same time, it's also kind of like they really gonna have to be some good games. They really need to be good to make the Switch like a real competitive console. But maybe they don't have to. Maybe, you know, families and kids will like the Switch enough. I just really don't hear anything about it. It's the weird thing. It's the weirdest thing, but at the same time, I'm not that surprised. I didn't hear much about the Wii U either, and there were some good games for the Wii U.
Get me out of here.
Not that I can really think of, but there was some. You getting Battlefront 2? I'm gonna rent it, I think. I'm definitely gonna try and rent it. I don't expect it to be any good though.
If I wasn't a priest, I'd
But you
bash
know,
in
I
all
just
your
don't expect
skulls.
anything to be good these days. What the hell was that? Was that a bird that just flew down? I can't dual assassinate, can I?
Something is not right.
It won't let me pick their bodies up.
Let me out and fight me.
You see that bird right there? That bird is stuck in that room.
Is anyone there? If I wasn't a priest, I'd bash in all your skulls.
It's kind of
Is
funny.
someone there? Damn you all.
We are a prisoner?
Are you alright?
There are other priests taken. 4 of them.
Stay hidden until you can slip out of the temple.
Prisoners in the temple. Interesting. Alright. Find and rescue priests. Alright, so while I'm looking for treasure, I can do that. It's not really designed to compete. I would have gotten it, but the loot boxes are such a turnoff. Unless they fix that, I'm not getting it. Yeah, the Battlefront 2 is going to have loot boxes too. That's fucked up. Everything's got goddamn loot boxes now. I just played Shadows of War. I just got done playing Shadows of War yesterday. And I got so fucking pissed. Because they have that section Act 4 that just pads out. What the fuck is up with this bird? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna kill this bitch. Can't reach it. This damn bird keeps flying in my face. What was I saying? Shadows of War. It was really shitty. Like, the way that they pad out the Act 4 and you gotta do like 20 keep defenses and shit. Awful. Really awful. And you know, I saw the ending. I saw the secret ending on YouTube. Even worse. It was even worse. I couldn't believe how horrible that ending was. That ending was atrociously bad. It's like they didn't even give a fuck anymore. They just did it. Like, whatever. God damn it. Was that sinew? That might have been my buddy bird. Wow. No wonder these things aren't reaching. They actually have a drop distance. Did I just kill a flamingo? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just did. Pretty sure that was a flamingo I just killed. Super weird. Alright, I gotta look for more priests. That was way insulting, that fucking... The Shadows of War story just went to shit. Like, it was already fucking weird, and then it just really went to shit. Ugh. And all the fucking microtransaction, the loot box stuff that it encourages in order to get through the grind at the end. Man, that's bad. That's so bad. Is that really the future of video games? Is that the next thing? Like, I'm seriously not happy about that. Because I loved Shadows of War. It was really, really, really good. Really, really good. I had so much fun playing that game. And then I got near the end, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to play anymore. This shit is just too depressing. As fun as it is to just kind of beat up orcs all day, I got really sick of playing after a while. Just really sick.
Question them all.
Of course, my lord.
That was weird. You see that hang time that kind of went down? Interesting. Okay, so it looks like I found all the guys I gotta pick up. Alright.
What do you want me to tell you? I know nothing.
I know nothing.
Bayek? Is that you? Get me out of here. Wait. Bayek. Where?
Where are you going?
Let me at least talk to my wife.
It's weird that I only have this one assassinate move. I guess I have a second one too, but it's kind of lame. But I don't have my dagger. I don't have the hidden blade yet, so maybe that's part of the deal. Can I open this door? No. Debating getting Shadows of War during holiday sale. Yeah, I mean, I would encourage you to wait until they back off on the microtransaction shit, but you never know if they will. They might never do that.
do you want me to tell you? I know nothing.
Wish you could take their weapons, but I guess that'd just be too much loot. Too much loot in this game. I want to get into a good RPG like Skyrim.
Came along, Bayek.
Hide right here.
Skyrim's.
When you are certain
It's
no
weird to
one's
call
around.
it Skyrim an RPG because it's supposed to be, but it's like the least RPG of RPGs. I'm surprised they didn't have another Elder Scrolls like announced already. I'm really surprised about that. What was that? Someone saw me?
Nothing. Not sure the coast is clear, though.
Was nothing. I don't think I can catch this guy.
Hey!
Die.
Ah, no good. Give me the kill. I wanted the kill animation. Fuck. Whatever. Why is this white thing here? You see that? This white thing right here. I don't really get it. It's just moving around the screen. There should be no hidden blade, really? I mean, right now, I guess there wouldn't be, but this is the forming of the Assassin's Guild, isn't it? So I think there would be some kind of a hidden blade at some point. What is that is doing that? There's a white little thing on the side of my screen. I can't figure out why it's being all that way. Oh, maybe because he's way down there. That might be it. Giant goats. Oh shit, there's some people in there. At least there's one person. What's your favorite recent game? Like within the past 3 years? I mean, it would have to go to Tekken 7 at least right now. Tekken 7 was definitely like is definitely my favorite game at the moment because it's a fighting game that I actually really like. I've played Guilty Gear and I really enjoyed that, and like I played Street Fighter 5 and I kind of hated it, and then I played fucking Injustice 2 and that wasn't very fun, and like definitely Tekken 7 is like, you gotta understand, I always loved Tekken 7 from like a casual perspective, and I never really learned how to play it. And now that I'm actually learning how to play Tekken, it's extremely satisfying. It's almost a spiritual kind of thing. I don't really know how to explain it exactly. It feels incredible. It feels incredible when you learn how to actually play that game and do things, do the right thing at the right time. It's self-rewarding. It rewards you simply by virtue of doing it. You don't need to collect like league points or anything. You just do it. You just learn, what it is that you have to do to beat a certain thing, and et cetera, and it just feels good to do that. It's incredibly rewarding. I like Tekken 7 a lot. That's probably my favorite game right now. I can't really think of all the games I played this year, though. Shadows of Mordor was my favorite game when I was playing that. I mean, that was definitely my game of the year when I was playing that. Shadows of War definitely does everything Shadows of Mordor does, but it does it better. With the exception of adding in loot boxes, which really ruins the experience, in my opinion. I think it ruins it. But for the most part, Shadows of Mordor was really good. That was only like a year or two ago, wasn't it? Or maybe it was longer. I can't remember. Oh, shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. These guys are gonna get pissed. This is not good. Damn.
The master is hit. Come.
Ooh! Oh, okay, we got that. We got adrenaline kills. That's good. Man, this combat is really weird. It's kind of hard to get a good flow for it. It still relies on them not attacking you. We'll get one eventually. Yeah, I would think so. We'll see how they do it. If they don't just like force it in or something. It'll probably be a thing when they're like, hey, you made the Assassin's Guild. Here's a blade. It'd be like, oh, okay. That's cool. We're assassins now, guys. We're not called medleys. Please call us assassins. That's our names. Shit. Man, these guys see you like really easily, don't they?
Damn it! Hurry! I see you! I must push on!
He sees me? Oh, shit. Yeah, he said he saw me, so... They still see me? No, they're shooting in the wrong direction.
The gods will not got you!
Damn it! Ah. This is really tough.
Stop! Stop, you dead! And shit! Ah! I see you!
What is this guy fucking doing? This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in a game. This is not how they meant to do this. Is this broken? Do you think they didn't know how to make this game?
Hey, got you!
Are you serious? Are you serious right now? This is a AAA game. What is this? What is going on? I don't even understand what's happening right now. This is not how you make a video game, guys. You know that. Okay, here comes a real guy. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, did you see that? Damn, ground kills? So I blocked that and it's no good. Yeah, it's no good. You can't block that.
Shit! Help me, brother!
And you can't dodge that. You can't dodge that. Man, this is so hard. You can't dodge any of those attacks. Look at that. It just follows you perfectly.
Mine now!
This is insane. So what about this? Are they just coming at me one at one? Oh! There's the execute that I wanted to see. That's really all I wanted to see was this one axe execute. But you see why it's so hard to use this fucking weapon, though.
Hey, hold on.
Oh man. Oh man, it's another one of these fuckers. Wow, he's only level 1 though. This is not fluid. This is really abrupt. I don't know what they're doing with this game, man. This game is just so weird. It has absolutely no flow or rhythm to it. You just... Man, I don't even know. You just press buttons in weird ways. Oh my god. It's hard to stealth, too. It's hard to, like, get the stealth kill on people. They're very finicky.
The sacred temple of Amun.
You can't pick up their gear either. I hate that.
Bayek, is that really you? Thank the gods. We must stop this man.
Thank the gods.
Hide here.
I don't know how this game did so well. It really isn't much. It really doesn't feel like it's much. I don't know what they were doing with it. I just don't get it. That's really the thing. I just don't get a lot of what I'm doing. I like that they're trying to do something different than, you know, all the other Assassin's Creed style, you know. I like that they moved to a different system. It's just, it definitely needs a lot of work, though. The system needs work. But that's what happens when you do a new thing. Ubisoft seems to do that a lot, where they move to a new system and it's shit. And then they kind of refine it, and then it's not so shit the next time around. But it's a shame to have a shit game in what is otherwise a really cool setting. At least I think Egypt is a cool setting.
Wait a minute.
Barely got that.
Bayek, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
The soldiers are everywhere.
Oh god.
By the love of Amun, please.
Oh, of course.
Bayek, what are you doing here? Bayek, what are you doing here? Bayek, what are you doing here?
Man, he didn't get interrupted from that shot. He just took a shot anyways. That's also a weird thing. I shot him, so he should be interrupted. Why wouldn't he be interrupted? He just got shot with an arrow. But he just acts like I didn't shoot him. He doesn't even respond at anyone.
Bayek, they will kill you if they find you.
By the grace of Amun. That's all of them.
Super weird, right? You would expect some kind of like a stagger or something. Well, I leveled up. In fact, I think I leveled up earlier and I didn't spend it. Let's see. The warrior stuff is all like what I've been doing. I think that stuff's really useful. Pull an enemy and take control of it. Weapon bearer. I like that. You can equip a second melee weapon. Let's do that. And then there's overpower ultra. Double the damage of overpower. That sounds pretty good. Hold R1 after a light attack to perform a push. Overpower XP. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get bow bearer. Yeah, that sounds good. Equip a second bow. That way I can get some more gear up in here. So how do I do that? Over here. Yeah, okay. Well, this axe is kind of lame. It's not really doing much for me. Damn, that's a heavy blunt. That's a heavy blunt. Let's do the Pilum. We haven't used the spear yet, so we'll do that. And then let's do the sword as the backup. We got a little Kopesh here we can rock. I don't have any tools. I still only have this kick-ass shield. I do have a different bow. Ammo. So the Nubian bow is actually way better than what I'm using right now. So let's use that. Plus it has deployment as a basic with effective weapon. So this one's actually got good charging speed to it too. And then we'll grab so this is a hunter's bow, and then there's a predator's bow. Let's go ahead and grab Hades since it's a rare. Jeez. Cool. I got a spear and I got my little sword. And this is the same as the other weapon, right? Oh wow. It's got a different moveset. Yeah, interesting. So we got this one, and then I got a stealth bow. So this one doesn't charge, it just one-shots. But this one charges up a shot. Kind of interesting. And then I got a spear that I have not used yet. Now that is a lot of sweeping motions for a spear. Damn, that's his charge attack. And the heavy is just some thrusts. We got a block. Oh shit, the way he blocks is interesting. It's almost like he's lining up a phalanx shot or something. Weird. We'll play with it. Did you ever watch any reviews for this game before buying it? I didn't buy it. I actually just rented it from GameFly. I pretty much rent everything before I buy it. It's just, as long as it's on the PS4, I will rent it. Since I got a nice PC now, sometimes I just buy a game for a PC. But if I ever have the choice of renting over buying, I will rent. Especially because I just don't trust a lot of games these days. Shadows of War is a good point on that. I would have bought Shadows of War straight away. I would have just straight up bought it. I would have done it. But I was scared about the microtransactions, and it's a good thing that I didn't buy it because, yeah, they pissed me off. I hate them. I hate them a lot. So it's a damn good thing I didn't buy that game. But yeah, I just rented this one. All I knew was that the combat was going to be different. It was going to be a hitbox and hurtbox scenario. I didn't think it was going to be like greatly changed other than that. But that is actually a really significant change. Scepter? That's weird. But yeah, I really haven't done any research on it. I generally like to figure things out for my own if I can help it. Unless I'm like really... Nah, even when I'm excited for a game, I do tend to just chill out. I tend to just chill out and play it myself and just figure out what it's like on my own. Not for any particular reason. I just like to do it that way. I don't really trust a lot of game journalists either, you know? There's just so many journalists out there that just fucking suck. And then on top of that, like, you get people... The one thing that I have a hard time swallowing on Twitch is that when people get into the Twitch stuff, they tend to start seeing opportunities to, like, get free loot, and they don't seem to care that it makes them look bad. You know, they don't seem to care at all about that. You get all these guys that are, you know, reasonably popular on Twitch. They might have a couple hundred dudes, and then maybe Ubisoft hits them up and sends them a free copy of their game, right? Well, naturally, the guy is going to be sucking some dick. You know, the guy's going to be like, oh, shit, yeah, this is the greatest game ever. Why? Because he wants more games for free from Ubisoft. So, of course, he's going to talk really nice about the game, and he's going to, you know, play it up, and he's going to be a journalist. You know, that's just how it is. That's how it is. That's the gold standard if you're a guy on Twitch. That really pisses me off. I mean, it not pisses me off. It's just depressing to see, and I don't like it because I just want people to talk about a video game. You know, I don't want a journalist to sell me a game. I just want people to talk about it. I have the same problem with YouTube. So, like, it sucks. I can understand some, like, biasness if you really enjoy a game, but, like, you've got to be real at some point. And if you're getting a game for free, and then you start talking all sorts of good things about it, I don't know. It really makes you scratch your head. Yeah, it makes you do that emote. You mean like you suck the Shadows of Padding Dick? I sucked the Shadows of Padding Dick because it was good. I had a lot of fun playing that game, and it is a good game. All the way up until the microtransaction gets in your way. Once you hit that point of the game, when you hit Act 4, all the fun just drops. It's gone. And I didn't get that game for free. I genuinely love Shadows of War. I genuinely loved Shadows of Mordor, too. I still think it's a great game, Shadows of Mordor. But Shadows of War is really hampered by that microtransaction shit. Plus, I didn't get that game for free. If I had gotten that game for free, if they had hit me up and said, hey, here's a free copy of Shadows of War, I would have said the exact same thing, and I would have done the exact same thing. I would have gotten up to the microtransaction level and go, holy shit, this game sucks. The microtransactions are all over the place, and it way strongly encourages you to indulge in them. The game is like designed ham-fistedly to make you spend money on these loot boxes just to get through this horrible part, just to get the real ending, which is also a pile of shit. I mean, it is a real pile of shit. I would have said all of that. But you can believe that in most other Twitch people, and I don't want to shit on Twitch people, this is just how they do it, but you can mostly bet on a lot of YouTubers, a lot of Twitch people, and a lot of game journalists. They would not be that they would not be to that point. They would not reach the microtransaction point and be all like, oh, this sucks. They can't be. They can't do that. You're not able to do that. When you get to that point of being like getting free shit from companies, you want that gravy train rolling. You want that free shit because that free shit means you get free shit early. So now if anybody wants to see the game early, they got to go through your dumbass. It's like, ugh, it's horrible. But you've got to lose. What they do is they completely abandon the concept of the viewer being the person that you stream for. They completely abandon that concept. They start streaming just for the act of making some cash, which is fine. That's their business model. But I don't really enjoy that part. The thing that I enjoy about streaming is being able to talk to you guys about games, and you guys feeling like you don't have to worry about some kind of like company throwing money into my pocket or some shit like that. I'm just playing some video games, and that's what I want to stick with. It ends on a DLC show. It was so bad. I can't even say that's the worst part of that secret ending. That secret ending is so awful. It is so awful in so many ways. I almost barfed. I had to stop myself from puking. It was so bad. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't grind that part. I was so upset too that part even existed. I don't know what to do next. Did I get all the weird shit? I think I got all the side stuff. I could go back to the blacksmith, but he doesn't really have anything for me. But yeah, that's generally why I don't. I trust big name reviewers like IGN and Polygon because they don't need big companies' favor. I would definitely reevaluate that assumption. I would reevaluate that big time. The problem is that big companies like IGN, if they don't play ball with video game publishers, what do you think would happen? What do you think would happen if you were a video game dude that made video games and you went to IGN and you were like, hey, here's a video game, please review it. If IGN reviewed it and gave it poor reviews, do you feel like you would go back to IGN as a guy whose sole mission is to give out a video game and to hype a video game and to get people to buy it? You wouldn't do that. You would not go back to IGN. You would go back to IGN and go, okay, you did not give my last game a good review. So any game in the future, you're going to be heavily invested in not giving me a good review because you're going to be thinking of the last game that came down the way. But on top of that, you're just going to, trust it on its own merits. well, a lot of video games these days aren't that good, so you can't really trust them on their own merits. So, as a dude who's trying to hype up a video game and try and get some money, you're not going to go through IGN. So IGN knows this. Polygon knows this. Fucking GameSpot knows this. Fucking anybody you list that reviews video games, anybody, they all know this. The big question is, how do they deal with that issue? Do they embrace it or do they reject it? I know, like, a lot of people like Giant Bomb because Giant Bomb doesn't really buy into that shtick. Giant Bomb likes to be a website that tries really hard to be as unbiased about this shit as possible. But at the same time, even they aren't perfect. They do have to kind of skirt the edge a bit. There's been a number of times where they've blown up a game and called it the greatest thing on the planet when it was a pile of shit. I know IGN has this weird thing where, like, they talked about this, like, Baby Party 6 or something, where it's just, like, a Mario Party game with babies. They gave it, like, an 8.9, and then they gave, I think they gave God Hand, like, a 4.3 or something. And God Hand, amongst people who love video games, way better. Way better than a party game about babies. So, I mean, how can you trust IGN after something like that? How can you trust them to be in your interest? That's the problem. Journalists aren't interested in your interests. They're interested in their own interest and making themselves look better in the eyes of publishers. I don't know. I think it's really shitty. That's just my views on it. I'm sure yours are different, but that's why mine are high-tier opinions and everyone else is shit. What's up there, Likes Hot Sauce? How's it going? Am I Chinese? Is that why I also hate this bird? It's a good question. It's definitely a good question. I didn't say that today, though, right? Oh, it is the 10th. Where am I going? I think I only have one quest left, so let's go ahead and do that. That's way out there. Bakes? Promise? Did I get all the weird side stuff? I mean, that I could think of? I don't really care about these, like, loot treasures. There's an item out here I haven't done. I could probably do that. What is this statue? Do you know what this statue's about? Ptolemy's statue? The 9s out of 10s and 10 out of 10s were Zelda's of the Wild were deserved. Well, it's fine to think that they are deserved. It's fine if you agree with that shit. It's just, you have to be mindful. That's all. And it's fine if you're all down for it. And you're like, you hear all the arguments and you're aware that, you know, these companies aren't designed with your interest in mind. Their interest is not aligned with yours. You still want to support them. You go right ahead. But that's not really how I'm interested in that stuff. I like the video games. I don't really feel beheld to, like, companies or anything. Maybe that's why I won't make it on Twitch. That could be holding me back. I mean, I just prefer to play games and judge them on their own merits. I enjoy that. I think they're really fun. And that's kind of why I appreciate the fighting game people who are really into fighting games. A lot of times they are kind of the same way, where they want to judge a fighting game based on its own merits. You know, Capcom gets somehow Capcom gets a pass. I guess, like, I don't know. They have such a cult following. Not a cult following, but, you know, they have such a following of people who love Capcom and Street Fighter that somehow they're able to just kind of churn out some shitty games and it's still, I don't know, people still buy them. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't even see it. Then you see these fucking guys. That clip was on my Twitch homepage. Nice. When are we gonna get 1080p 1080 60 FPS streaming? Probably never. It's such a waste to do 1080. I could up the bitrate though by a lot more if you guys want more bitrate. It's just I've been at 3500 for the last couple centuries, simply because that was kind of the standard. That was the gold standard of streaming back in the day. Nowadays, I don't know. I could up the bitrate to like 5,000. 5,000's the cap now. Damn. Oh shit. Oh shit. That was a pretty cool execute. There's not a there's a huge difference in my opinion from 30 to 60, but 720 to 1080, there's not a massive difference there. I mean there is, but I don't really care for it. Up all the bit rates, nothing wrong with this. Yeah, I mean it's one of those things where I don't want you guys to have to worry about the stream lagging or anything. Because I know a lot of you guys probably have this stream on source quality, right? So here's the cool thing. We never even really talked about this, so I probably should. Back in the day, before I was a Twitch affiliate, you guys and me, we could not change the quality of the stream. So you could not do anything. You could not do anything in regards to, like, low quality, medium quality, high quality. If I threw out 3500 bitrate, you guys had to do 3500 bitrate, and that was it. You could not choose a lower grade of bitrate of quality. You couldn't lower the connection quality during my stream. You just weren't allowed to do it. It was a partner-only feature, with the exception of if you had like 50 or 100 people, you would then unlock the ability to have that quality-changing gizmo. Now I have found that by me being an affiliate, I now, by default, have that quality control changing gizmo. So now, regardless of what my maximum bitrate is that I set on the stream, you guys are able to choose what you would rather have displayed, either 480, 720 at 30 FPS, or 720 at 60 FPS. You guys get that choice now. That's brand new. I've never had that on my stream before, and it's a really big game changer, because now I could go up to 5000 bitrate. If you guys wanted me to, I could put my source at 5000 bitrate, and for any of you guys that can't see it, that, you know, the stream buffers, the stream lags, that's, you guys can just lower the quality. So you guys have control over that now. It's not, I don't have to do it anymore. But at the same time, I kind of like being at 3500 simply because some of you dudes might have mobile devices that you're watching the stream from. And I don't know how that works, like the quality things. I don't really get it. If my stream starts getting, if the stream gets choppy, you are banned. Oh man. I think it's gonna never have this. I watch on TV often. It's a huge difference. Yeah, the TV would make the difference on the resolution. You'd appreciate that. You can adjust quality on mobile devices. I do that all the time. Yeah, maybe it's not a big deal anymore. My old one broke because lightning struck my last. Oh, geez. Well, I don't know. I mean, like hot sauce, you would like it to have the be higher. Infected SA, do you ever have any trouble with my stream in terms of like stability, connection wise? You ever had stutter, buffering issues, or anything like that you can recently remember? Because you're from Germany, I would imagine if like there's going to be a problem, you might be the guy that gets hit with it. And like I said, I've always been pretty happy with 3500. If I go to 5000 bitrate, it will make the screen look a little better. It will make things look a little better, but really, it's not going to be a great deal better. My machine's powerful enough, I could do 1080 and 60 FPS, but, you know, the problem is if I do it that strong, then it's going to hog up more on the machine, and when I want to play games on the PC and stream at the same time, that might be a problem. So I'd rather just stick with 720. Is this guy taking a piss? Did they steal this straight out of Mordor?
Come on. The end is
I think they stole that out of Shadows of War, where the orc can take a piss. Where was I headed? Man, I keep forgetting where I'm going in this game. There's just so much weird shit on stream or on screen. Yeah, you don't need to spend $2,000 on a computer. If you're gonna do a PC, honestly, right now it's not a bad time. I would get an i7 just to kind of increase the longevity. But if you wanted to be cheaper, you can get an i5, and an i5 still, the latest generation of i5 is really strong. But yeah, honestly, like, Get an i5, an Intel get an i7, an Intel i7, and then also save up money for a graphics card. Just get a really good graphics card, like a 1070, and you're gonna be set for like a handful of years. You know, at least. I can't imagine a 1070 like ever getting taxed in the next year or two. Because keep in mind, all video games still have to live off the PlayStation 4. You know, that's the gold standard is the PlayStation 4. So if it can't make a living on the PS4, then the game is not going to be any good. It's pretty important to remember that when you're going to choose a graphics card, because you don't want overkill. You just want, you know, a nice sweet spot there.
Hey, hold on.
Holy shit!
Really thought you could take
Oh my god! Did you see that? Did you see that? He stopped my stealth. And he almost one-shotted me. Did you see that? I am flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. I have never seen that before in my life. That guy tried to kill me. That guy tried to kill me. What the fuck? Oh, that's why. Oh man, I'm out of my league. I'm out of my league. That's why. That guy was a skull. He's got a giant skull icon on his head. No wonder I can't fuck with that guy. It's a skull. Let's go back here. Apparently, I'm not allowed to go there yet. Too high level. In fact, did I say not recently, but Twitch definitely has its days where it sucks. It's probably Twitch's fault more than my bitrate. Well, I don't know. I think for the time being, we'll just keep it as it is, but I can up it later. I mean, it's not huge. Lothire would be better served by AMD's Ryzen CPUs. Really? The multi-core performance is great for streaming and gaming. I don't know about Platypus's needs. Oh, I mean, the i7 does really, really, really well for that shit. Like, really, really well. But you are right that, like, the AMD Ryzen stuff is really gotten a lot better. Like, a hell of a lot better. So at this point, I don't actually know which one would be best. But I do know the i7 is universally praised for being, you know, top tier. So if you were going to do a PC, you would definitely want to do an i7 or the Ryzens. I guess I hear they're pretty good. i7 is just a really, it's not only is it really good, like, strength-wise, it's really good because it's been used for a while now. So it's got a good track record. I don't know if Ryzen's been used for a bit. I'm not sure. I know, like, technical standpoint, the Ryzen AMD stuff is looking really good. I just don't know if it's got, like, the lifespan to really back it up yet. If you buy a pre-built PC, can you upgrade parts? Yeah, technically, but the problem is like, a pre-built PC generally has proprietary slots and stuff. You don't really want that, because you're going to have a hard time. You might not have parts compatible, is the problem, if you do a pre-build. And a lot of time, pre-build computers are built with technology that isn't, like, interchangeable parts. A lot of the time, pre-built machines are built specifically to be something that, you know, tends to be like, I'm not even sure how I'm saying this right. You can upgrade parts on a pre-built PC most of the time, depending on the manufacturer. So, like, sometimes a manufacturer will put in or design a motherboard that only accepts that manufacturer's stuff. That manufacturer's pre-built stuff. If you build a computer yourself, you can go get a motherboard that, you know, everybody else can get, and it'll accommodate literally anything you could possibly imagine. But if you get a pre-build, chances are you might end up getting something in there that only works for that pre-build, and it's going to be a pain in the ass to take apart. I mean, that's just my mild understanding of it. I literally mild. But yeah, you could technically, yeah, you can still upgrade a pre-built PC. Just be careful that you don't get something that is like, this only uses Dell only manufactured products or something. You just want to be mindful of that. And generally, it's just cheaper to go build on your own. I mean, really, it's just cheaper to build on your own. If you minus a graphics card, I mean, you are talking about, you know, $600-700. If you just don't get a graphics card at all, and an i7's got a pretty powerful processor chip in there, so I mean, it could do some stuff. Probably not play games, but literally, like everything else under the sun, I imagine it could do. Really building your own is generally better. Yeah, it's generally better. It's just, at the same time, like... Oh, man, I just about fucked myself there. At the same time, it's better from a standpoint of you get more control and you get to build it and you get to say what goes inside. And at the same time, like, you can determine the compatibility and you can also just determine the price point from the bottom up. You can get a cheap-ass PC if you want to from the ground up. I would strongly suggest, like, reading something... I tried to read the Goon thread. I'm from Something Awful. I tried to read the computer PC building Goon thread thing. And that helped me create this guy that I'm using right now, which is super buff. It only cost me like $1,300, but that's because I dropped a 1070 GTX in there. Castrol grade. But yeah, I mean, everybody's needs are different. What button was it for summoning? There it is. There we are. If you buy an actual gaming PC, you won't have an issue. If you buy some random brand, you might have sizing issues. At this point, PC manufacturers no longer restrict the parts you can use. Oh, alright, well there you go. If given the choice, I would always build a PC instead of pre-built. Only reason to buy a pre-built is if it's got an awesome thread. Awesome thread. And you won't have an issue for the most part. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely reasonable. But, you know, pre-built, I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's just, you might as well build your own if you're really going to build one. Awesome price. Oh, okay. I was like, awesome thread? But, yeah.
Whoa.
You know, it's just not hard to build. It's not hard to build it. Like, you guys walked me through it when I built mine. It was really not that hard. Just price-wise... Really, that's the problem, is prices. Like, it's not the easiest thing in the world to figure out what you're going to spend on shit. Food's done? You know, it's creepy when you just poke your head out like that. I'm gonna have to ban you guys from doing that, because both you and Dad do that. I'm not happy with that.
The stone circles show the gods' places in the sky.
He just creepily puts his head in my room. And he sits there, he doesn't even poke his head into the room. He just sits there like a creeper, looking through my doorway. Like he's fucking, here's Johnny or something. It's really creepy.
I'm going to find every stone circle, the Sphinx, and the pyramids too. And I'll find my place.
Is he groping that child? Should I be watching this?
And you will have them.
No, he's gone. Lothire is gone. He just wanted to tell me that the food's done, which means I gotta... Oh man, it has been 2 hours? That means I gotta wrap this up soon. In fact, I gotta wrap this up really soon.
I'm never really gone.
You gotta... I am banning you from that. I am banning you from that. I can't have you do that anymore. I'm tired of that. I don't like seeing it, and I'm not gonna have it.
Just scream across the hallway.
Just don't linger and then look in the room like that. It's creepy as hell. You just sit there and you just stare for a while. And it's like, no, I don't want that. You stared.
I just showed up.
Fucking don't question.
Don't
question me.
Now, yesterday I was staring and you didn't see me at all.
I saw you entirely, and I fucking didn't want to acknowledge it because it was creepy as hell. The hell am I doing? He's gone. Lothire is gone. Don't acknowledge him. You're just encouraging him in his bad attitude.
But we are Magi. We will bring justice and
fuck am
honor
I
back
doing?
to Egypt.
I think I'm supposed to lay this over something.
We have not forgotten who we are.
Like this?
We will endure no matter our origin.
Damn. Alright. What did I do? Yeah, I don't know. If you're going to build a PC and you're not going to game on it, or at least you don't really care to game on it, yeah, you could definitely build one pretty cheap. I mean, I say cheap, but I mean, we are still talking like, what, $700-800 bucks? Build one under one, yeah. I have a PS4 and then... Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I use my PS4 just to rent shit. And I play on PC if I know a game is going to be solid and I really want to play it and I really want to love it. Like, yeah, for sure. I use PC for that. But again, I'm using PC to stream from, so that's important too. If you're just going to use it like for random shit, then yeah, maybe you don't need that buff of PC. Just get something, latest generation i5 is actually really affordable and it's very strong. That's all I know for that. And, you can get a graphics card that's not overwhelmingly strong that will definitely handle most everything a PS4 can handle, probably like $200 if even that. Like, you really should be able to get pretty cheap on a graphics card these days, especially now that like the 1080 Ti is like taking over the world. Damn, he's fucking petting this bird like shit. Can I do this again, or is that just the one that I can do? This is trippy. Whatever weird shit this is. Oh, this is just stargazing? Yeah, alright, I'm good. Mouse and keyboard. If you get a PS4 controller, you can get a DS for Windows program, and it will recognize your PS4 controller as an Xbox controller. Alternatively, you can simply plug in your PS4 controller, and some games like Cuphead and Tekken 7, they natively recognize the PS4. And then thirdly, you're going to use Steam. Steam's game mode, what is that? Game mode or something like that. There's like a gamepad mode or something you can use in Steam, and that will also detect your PS4 controller. So those are 3 different ways you can use a PS4 controller on your PC, and you don't have to use keyboard and mouse to play games if you don't want to. How much do you spend on GameFly sub? I think I spend $26 for 2 games every month. So I can have 2 games out at any time. I can keep them as long as I want. I can send them back whenever I want, and it costs me $26 a month. So let's see, 26. Basically, every 2 months, if I didn't have GameFly, I could like flat out buy a game. Basically, like every 2 months, I could buy 1 game in 2 months if I didn't spend on GameFly. Really, it's more like 3 months because you can't really get a game for $46 these days. But I end up renting easily more than 2 games a month. I mean, normally. Some months I don't rent anything, but some months I rent like 2 or 3 games in 1 month's time span. So it ends up breaking even pretty good. Oh, there's another one I need to find. Oh, I think it's 12 of these things. Ugh. It's 12 of these dudes. I don't want to do that. Whatever. I have an Xbox though, so that's already good. Oh yeah, if you have an Xbox, the PC on Windows 10 at least, and I'm sure Windows 7 too, maybe Windows 8 or something, that shit automatically recognizes Xbox controller anyway, so you don't got a problem on that either. Yeah, you're good to go. If you get a PC and you want to use controller, you're fine. The Xbox controller is like natively supported on PC, on Windows. I don't know what the next quest is, but I don't really care because at this point I gotta go eat some food. I'm hungry. It's probably this one. Do you have Amazon Prime? New releases are 20% off, 48 at release. I do not have Amazon Prime. I think if I made more money and I was smart about things, I would get Amazon Prime and I would drop the GameFly. And then what I could do is pretty much buy anything I want to try off Amazon. And then I think Amazon does a return policy type of thing where I could just return it back to Amazon. The problem is like, I'm going to be tempted to buy off Steam like a ton. That's kind of a problem. I would buy off Steam like crazy, and I typically spend way more than 2 hours determining whether or not I like a game or not. But, you know, I just use GameFly because I don't really have a lot of of cash. I'm poor. I'm a poor streamer, man. You know that. You could trade it in. Yeah, but is it like a same price or something? Like, you can't return games to Amazon for no reason? Really? I thought you could. That's kind of weird. I thought there was like, no, not same price. Yeah, see, that's kind of tricky then. That doesn't really work out. Problem is I play and I play a shit ton of video games. And I hate all of them. So I don't want to spend money on any of them. If you open a new game, they will exchange it for you if defective. That's not helpful. Yeah, I mean, Gamefly really is the way. I know, like, Eris does Amazon and Steam. Like, that's how he gets his games. But he doesn't nearly play as many games, random games, that I do. He doesn't nearly play as many random games as I do. He plays, like, old school game. He'll stick to Resident Evil, you know, shit like that. Shit he knows about. But, you know, I play all sorts of weird-ass shit, you know? Let's get the dog back in the frame here, guys. Can we get the dog back in the frame here? There we go. You guys can't see the window anymore, but now you can see the pooch dog. Buying from GameStop? Ugh, forget it. Forget it. I'm not interested. Buying from GameStop? I'm done. Forget it. Look at a bunch of reviews beforehand. You see, I just generally know I'm not really going to care for a lot of games, but I want to play. You see, it's different for me because I stream, and I want to play games, and I want to stream games. I want to be here for people that have that problem where they don't know if they're going to like a game or not. I want to be a source of information for those dudes. So I like to play games that a lot of times I don't even like what I play. That's just because I like playing video games in general, and I like streaming. And if I'm playing some random shit, I know you guys are going to be entertained because I'm a fucking entertaining guy. So I just play what the fuck ever. I don't think about it. I don't really think about it other than that. I just rent whatever I can rent, get my hands on, and then I play it like crazy. And then I'll play games that I actually really like Tekken 7. and that's kind of my modus operandi. That's generally how I do shit. Exactly, man. Modest to absolute modesty. That's my middle name. Listen, I gotta go eat some roast. This shit's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna try and come back tonight. I got some other shit to do, though, so I don't know if I'm gonna make it. But I'm gonna try and come back. But roast is calling my name. I smell it. It smells fucking good. So I'm gonna be back, hopefully. But whether or not I'm back or not, I'm gonna shove a bunch of roast in my mouth, and that's gonna be really delicious. So thank you guys very much for hanging out. Hopefully I'll see you again tonight. If not, I'll probably see you tomorrow since I gotta go back to work. But whatever. I'll just deal with it. If you do come back, what time would it be? Probably like 9, 10 o'clock tonight. So maybe another 3 or 4 hours from now, I'll probably come back, do a midnight stream. I gotta fit in a shower, and I got my clothes done, and then I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. Probably around 10 o'clock or something. You know, Phil, 3 or 4 hours from now or something like that. Yeah. But don't hold me to it, because I could end up getting caught up in all sorts of other shit I need to do. Anyways, have a good night, guys. I'll see you later, hopefully tonight. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.